수없이 올라 미친 sport 그 누구도 예상 못할 19s kids 우리만의 자유로운 19s kids 우리만의 자유로운 19s kids 우리만의 자유로운 19s kids
Kitsch is not it. I know a lot of people like this song, even have it as their favorite this month. It's not mine. Most of the song is pretty good. I just want a melodic chorus, not a chant, not a beat drop. I just want some nice catchy melodies. Is that too much to ask for? I give Kitsch a 5 out of 10.
Whenever you want, go on hopefully, wherever you walk 누군가의 숨이 깃들여 있는 거리 내 영혼과 영원을 담을게 everywhere Every time I walk, every time I run
How do I say this without inviting the wrath of Army? It's objectively a good song. It's just not for me. I only occasionally like rap, and this is obviously a rap-heavy song. I also don't particularly like his singing voice in his song, which is fine for this type of song, but as a person who enjoys vocals the most when listening to music, it's not fine for me. I'll give this song a 5 out of 10.
Oops. Young, dumb, stupid, but who cares?
This song frustrates me so much because it's exactly the type of song I like. It's a little Disney Channel, upbeat gem that I would have eaten up in any other case. Also that pre-chorus. Oh, my God. Yes please, it's just the chorus. I'm already not a fan of sampling other well-known songs, but when it's a nursery rhyme, one that I know a little too well. No. I regret to inform everyone that I just can't. This could have been a 10 out of 10. Instead I will give a 6 out of 10. Sorry. The song starts out strong, albeit with a bit too intense of an instrumental for my taste. The pre-chorus is heavenly. And the chorus. I'm not sure what else to say except I don't like it. The vocal production in this part is just not it, and I'm usually not a fan of anti-drops. The post-chorus does very little to appease anything. There is a fine line between outdated and nostalgic, and I'm afraid it walks on the wrong side of the line for me. I'm also, with very few exceptions, not a fan of shouty and cheerleader-esque vocals. I'm not saying the song doesn't have potential for the right audience. I think people would have eaten this up if it was given to nmixx. The right audience is just not me. I'll give this song a 6 out of 10.
It's a cool song. I like the grand feeling it has. However, I don't think I would listen to it much. It's a performance song and that's good enough. It also has a bit too much repetition for my taste and I'm never a fan of too much autotune on vocals. Set Me Free gets a 6 out of 10.
Groovy is a fun song but also not a standout song for me. I would have enjoyed a bit more twists and turns. This song is smooth sailing from start to finish, which can only be pulled off if it's super catchy, which this song is not. Also the lyrics are interesting. I don't know how to feel about trippin' for fun. Drippin' all night long. Nevertheless, Cravity gets bonus points for not making generic boy group music. I'll give Groovy a 7 out of 10.
do I dare to say? It's underwhelming. It seems like a very simple song, and I am not even a hardcore Blackpink stan that got too overhyped for the solo release. There's definitely nothing wrong with the song. It has some nice melodies. Jisoo's voice is amazingly unique as always. I love her vocal tone. I'm of course not a fan of the empty chorus. I like vocals. I never want an instrumental chorus. That being said, it's certainly not my least favorite release this month. I'll give Flower a 7 out of 10.
My type of beautiful distraction. It's sour and it's sweet. Sometimes
It's a good song. It's just missing that little something to really make it a fave. It's definitely very catchy, especially the "it's sour then it's sweet heat line.
it's sour and it's sweet.
That's gonna be stuck in my head for a while. I'll give the song an 8 out of 10. Groovy. Good vibes. I like his voice in this song, I like the melody, I like the instrumentals. Is it a new fave? No, it's missing that sprinkle of je ne sais quoi. Something surprising. I give Like Crazy an 8 out of 10.
Take a ride with me. 너 자유롭길 원하니 바람이 어디로든 이끌지. Stop. 이름은 버려 Mr. Rover, Rover, Rover. I'm coming over.
I don't know why I like this song. It's totally not my style. Everything in it is a recipe for cringe. The lyrics, the melody, the instrumentals. And yet I like it. The chorus dug itself into my brain and it's not coming out until I am, too, singing Mr. Rover, 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 I'm coming over. I like the instrumentals. I like his voice. I like the melody. I love how the song flows from one part to the other without any breaks and still stays interesting all the way through. I'm baffled to say I give Rover an 8 out of 10.
When I first listened to Set Me Free, I thought there was no way it would grow on me, but twice proved me wrong once again. The funky dirty bass and simple clap creates one of the best intros I've heard in a while, to prelude a groovy and fun song that got stuck in my head pretty quickly. Unfortunately, I felt that the quality of the vocals were all over the place. Some members absolutely killed it, while others sounded particularly nasally at times or produced unsupported and unsteady runs. I also didn't enjoy Da-yeon's rap part. It was too slow and not powerful enough to fit the song.
I'm gonna tag you straight, no matter what they say.
Which is a shame because I particularly enjoyed her singing part in Set Me Free.
신경 쓰지 말고.
I feel like it would have been better to give a longer, powerful rap part to Momo, which she absolutely killed by the way. I give Set Me Free an 8 out of 10.
Love is what I'm making now. You what happens to me. Why such good girl, like that bad boy.
Ggbb is everything I loved about earlier Mamamoo releases. Fun, jazzy, funky. Ggbb is an instant earworm and puts a smile on my face. Ggbb is a song that doesn't take itself too seriously and in turn is a joy to listen to. Solar's vocals are to die for as always. And moonbyul's rap is one of my favorite ones of her in recent years. In terms of performance, the dance break is a nice addition, but with the stark contrast it certainly doesn't increase the listenability of the song. Could have done without it, or at least had a bit more of a smooth transition. I give Ggbb an 8 out of 10.
Karma is a slow, mature and groovy song that doesn't become boring for a second. Which is a tall order to pull off. I'm obsessed with the transition from the pre-chorus to the chorus. It's a fake-out drop done well. While the pre-chorus builds up, the chorus subverts your expectations by instead removing all the instrumentals. We then get the satisfaction of the beat coming back in on the first count, which is even more satisfying because of the rich vocal layers. And it becomes even more cool the second time around by double subverting your expectations. Bet you thought the beat was coming back in on coin, right? These little tricks help keep an otherwise low-key song interesting. Another thing that adds to this is the variety and quick switch-ups in the vocals. For example, in the second chorus, Lola starts off with lots of vocal fries, while Renji takes over in a dark, low full voice, and Sua comes in with a light, airy head voice. This song is great. I give it a 9 out of 10.
This song is it. It's a fast-paced explosion that hits you right in the face. Love Me Like This has a good feeling for how to pace a song. It starts with a low-key taste of what the hook has to offer and then immediately hits you in the face with snappy vocal lines and a beat that drives the song forward.
Love me like this and I love it right back.
It's then brought back down at the start of the pre-chorus to immediately be built back up again with Lily's power vocals. The song expertly switches off softer, smoother voices with sharp and powerful ones. These curves in sound and energy keep the song interesting and constantly moving forward. Love Me Like This also knows how to keep repetition interesting by constantly adding more layers in instrumentals and vocal ad-libs to the chorus, which is otherwise just a simple Love Me Like This. Love Me Like That repetition. It's also one of the only K-pop songs in recent years that doesn't forget that it's supposed to be sung by a group. With quick switches, layering, and ad-libs, it actually sounds like nmixx is a group that is working together to produce an interesting and unique sound. The only downside? They forget their concept is mix pop. If you're gonna give us weird, commit to it, damn it. Where's my nmixx change up? Let's go. Anyway, this song gets a 9 out of 10.
This song is like being a kid at an amusement park, one I never want to leave again. This song is what happiness is made of. This is one of those songs where I can't really put into words why I love it so much. I can only explain how it makes me feel. Something about the instrumentals and the melody. It sounds like getting on a train that is speeding towards a magical land and arrives there way too quickly. Also, I love outfits that actually make a K-pop group look like a group. 10 out of 10. Eunoia is everything I love about billlie besides, only this time it's a title track, which is even better. That little bit of R&B flavor, the harmonic layers. This song is weird and surprising without ever breaking the flow of the song or the enjoyment of listening to it. On top of that, Eunoia gives us every vocal flavor billlie has to offer without holding back. I love how Mystic Story allows Moon Sue's raspy low voice to exist in the exact same space as Tsuki's high-pitched cute voice. Both get their moments to shine without feeling out of place. I never know what's around the corner when listening to this song, but somehow it always falls right into place when it shows up. Also, whatever this is, I love it. Tsuki's dance break with all the members hyping her up. I love every part of this song. Perfection. 10 out of 10.